Hey everyone! Today we are going to be talking about January 7th patch notes. It's going to be the first patch of the week, and I recorded this video multiple times, and I just found out that this one I just finished, and I was about to edit the video, just realized that I had my controller connected to my PC, and whenever I do that, it actually just kind of mutes out my microphone. Let's jump into patch notes and talk about it. And it's actually better because I wanted to shorten myself out, but this time around I won't be chatty, I promise. The first thing we have is the new alternate reactors, and first on the list is Jake Walker. It is going to be enhancing his special skill, activates an additional level 5 AoE attacks when casting special skill, and reach an attack range for that will be plus 50%. So that's a very nice upgrade, and going to be suppressing mechanic units really well, I think, because that's going to be also stunning them. So that's going to be additional stuns. So that's very nice in my opinion. An attack speed plus 45% instead, and it's going to be uncancelable. So that's going to be 15% increased attack speed. So generally that's going to be better for him because it's also going to be, I guess, triggering his enhanced attack more often. So it's also going to be creating the barriers for him. And also going to be getting immune to stun for 8 seconds after using special skill. That's going to be a nice buff against certain enemies within PvP areas. So overall, I think they are all pretty amazing upgrade, especially against the mechanic units. Against the non-mechanic units, I don't know if it is that much of a huge amazing upgrade. I think we'll have to see. That increased attack speed and more barrier generation chances are definitely nice, but that also means more barriers equals into more barrier refluxes. So yeah, can't say that's all a positive thing for if you think about it. But generally, I don't think you will use Jake against an Ibn Wake anyways. So yeah, but I think looks very promising against mechanic units. We'll definitely test it out. Text description and actually using it in battle always kind of, not always, but does feel somewhat different, so we'll see. Next character we have is Rita, and I'll definitely say she seems really amazing in terms of description wise. The first thing we have is going to be applying up to 25% additional damage amp to the targets, and I think she is going to be very amazing units once again to fight against mechanic enemies throughout PvP contents. So if you are stuck or having trouble with it, I think Rita is going to be one of the best characters to be used as well, because she's a 3 cost, and now she is going to be doing a great damage, and also going to be applying a damage amp, so all your allies will be doing more damage against the opponents. So Inhabitor, for example, I think she's going to be a good way to boost the damage. Then again, I think Raid Sweep is coming next week, so if you have to clear once and that's it, then I guess you don't really need additional units to kind of shorten your clear time. But that looks pretty good, and delivers 4 additional enhanced attack with 150% damage after casting a special skill. And I think that's going to be also stunning and doing true damage against mechanic units. So that 4 additional hits sounds pretty crazy. I think if it was just a damage amp, it might been kind of thing, but the additional enhanced attack, and it's going to be doing stuns as well, and it's also going to be lowering their attacks. Yeah, I don't know, it looks very interesting. I would like to see how she will do. Then again, I think her range is kind of short, and not to mention that she isn't that tanky. She'll get melted very easily. So we'll see how she will fare, but I think she's going to be much better, especially against the mechanic units, but not too sure in other ways, so we'll see. The next character in the bout is going to be one of the best character ever in my opinion, especially for PvP, is going to be Yuri's with the reactors, and it's pretty simple. After casting special skill, she's going to be getting immunity to hit stun or special skill or lower skills. So she is going to be more able to just get those resistance to continue to do damage. And her range is kind of short, so she always kind of get caught up by special skills from like striker units and such. Now you don't really have to worry about that. And she is also going to be getting anti-counter damage plus 80% and special skill damage plus 30% as well after casting her skill. So her passive skill alone is going to be giving her 80% counter damage, and with that she's going to be getting 160% counter damage. That's like more than equipping 2 sets of volcano sets with the like latent power of like maybe 10 to 20% increase, or 10 to 12% I mean. So yeah, that's pretty crazy amount of counter damage. She really is going to be melting counters. Of course, the defenders are going to be getting blocked off by the damage limits they have within their passive skill, but if you just look at counters right now that you probably use quite often, you can probably already see a lot of characters that Yuri is going to be melting. I think Jake will be in trouble, Ecclesia, Eve without the special, I might think she be in trouble, Mavka obviously, Ministra probably, Mordred has a really far range so probably not, Surya 100%, Naya most likely, Linshen most likely. If you're using Maestro, good luck. I think she's going to be coming for you. So Yuri is going to be, I think, doing many great things against many counters that exist in this game that's somewhat considered meta to here and there. So we'll see. We'll see how she performs. I still think there are a few counter or a few striker units that can really snipe her out pretty well. So I wouldn't worry about it too much as I'm saying. I just think that counter damage is pretty incredible amount. And we'll see how it performs in actual places. But regardless, I think that's a huge amount of damage. And any character without the damage limits on it, they're going to be melting, especially their counter units. So yeah, watch out, I think. But that is pretty much it for the reactors for these batch, and I think they all look pretty good. But I think Yuri's the one that's easily able to tell she's going to be doing a lot of damage, and I think this is the character that everyone's probably going to be using. I think other two characters, I think it's somewhat situational compared to her. I think she's the one that's going to be getting banned for sure after this week, I think. But yeah, we'll see. Or next week. And next we have a 50 free recruitment events as well. It's going to be going until January 28th. I think it's probably going to be kind of colliding with the collaboration as well. So I guess a new player coming in for collaborations is going to be starting with additional 50 free pools because they do stack up over time. So that's pretty nice. Next thing we have is the new operator, which is a Bibilides from the Cruces event. She finally doesn't have her glasses, but she looks pretty good. I like her arts, but her skills also looks really good. And inflicting binding for 4 seconds to enemy defenders and strikers, also granting range damage and attack speed for ally rangers and snipers. Even at level 1, it's going to be giving binding, so that's really good. And I think it's definitely more for PvP. I'm not too sure if she is needed for PvE contents. Probably not that I'm seeing. Maybe for Last Dance, maybe. Like if you, but I don't think they're gonna do any more like Last Dance that you can redeploy the units. If that was possible, I think she's going to be the OP meta operator for that content, because you get tons of enemy defenders and strikers coming out in most of the content. So I think this is definitely more for PvP. Just think is it Ribet, Beauty with the reactors, and some sniper units, and you were able to trigger this. Yeah, I think it has potential. So I think it'll be pretty scary. And depending on the week with the op units, if you get the right trigger, I think this operator really become a meta. Of course, I think Shisha and Shasha and other operator are probably still better. But if you're fighting other than those non-cost recovery operator, I think this might be really amazing. So we'll see how this will play, but I feel like it might be a good investment. Then again, it could be a trap before the collaboration, who knows. So I think I'm just going for 1 copy. I always say that and I go overdue, but I'll try to go for only for 1 copy and see what happens. But yeah, And with the returning employees, we got the Rita as well as Yuri, since both of them are getting reactors. We got CL and Chuan as well as now as well. And for the danger close, we are getting this whale thing again, and this time it's going to be struggle, of course, with the counter units getting attack and HP boost as well. So I'm pretty sure Eve once again is going to be having a good time, so as some other counter units as well. And arcade mode, we got the JC voice line. So if you want to get these, better play arcade couple matches and you're able to get it pretty easily. Challenge stage is returning, as well as substream event resource drop, and adding more pure possibility to the shop as well, since the more reactor characters are coming out this patch. So if you're liking pure possibilities to unlock the reactors, there you go. And we are also going to be getting some punch-in events for more login event rewards. So there is that with some bug fixes here and there, and they are going to be also kind of increasing minor, I don't want to say minor, but some reward increase from the daily shop as well, which is pretty nice. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll try to keep it short as possible. Like I said, it was kind of painful to get cut off and having to record again, but that's okay. Anything for you guys, but yeah, thanks for watching. Like I said, I think I babbled too much for the reactor parts, but yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. So yeah, until then, take care.